Team Ninja's upcoming Souls-like action RPG Long Fallen Dynasty has some Nioh vibe to it, as it takes some elements from the previous Nioh 1 and Nioh 2 games from the same developers. Long Fallen Dynasty is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Team Ninja and published by Koei Tecmo. The game is currently scheduled for release in early 2023 on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. According to developers Team Ninja, the game will follow a nameless militia soldier fighting for survival in a dark fantasy version of the later Han Dynasty where demons plague the Three Kingdoms. The game's concept comes from Bloodborne producer Masaaki Yamagiwa and Nioh producer Fumihiko Yasuda. The game development of Long Fallen Dynasty began around 2 years before its reveal. The project is being led by Team Ninja president Fumihiko Yasuda, who directed 2017 Nioh 1 as well as its 2020 Nioh 2. And producer Masaaki Yamagiwa. He is best known for his work on Tokyo Jungle and Bloodborne. Who joined Team Ninja in mid-2021. Like Nioh, Long Fallen Dynasty takes place during real-life historical events, supernatural elements taken from folklore and mythology. The game is set in China's Three Kingdoms, albeit a fantasy version of these plagued by demons, and features swordplay inspired by martial arts. Combat certainly appears fluid and graceful with its evasive spins and ballistic leaps, with some impressively animated summons and magic as well. The game's story begins during the later Han Dynasty of China. The land, ravaged by demons and war, has led to the deaths of many. You play as a nameless militia soldier, fighting for survival by any means necessary. Although you are nameless, a hidden power resides inside of you. As you fight, the power within you awakens, and as you become stronger, fighting enemies, defeating bosses and leveling up your character. Team Ninja has dropped a time-limited demo on the PS Store for Long Fallen Dynasty, allowing you to play on PS5 until the 26th of September 2022. While the game is still coming to PS4, the demo won't be made available on Sony's last-gen PS4 console. Like in the Nioh game series, their character customization will also play a big role in this game. The character creator will be familiar to fans of Nioh 2 with options to customize hair, figure, skin color, and so on, with various presets also available. Some new enemies are showcased along with the spells that players can wield, from attacking with earth spikes and lighting to shooting poison. Of course, like the Nioh series, it's not an easy game to play, but the development team promises there won't be any loot drops on players' face like Nioh series. The game will have less loot drops this time around. While the trailer didn't dive into any full mission showcases, we did get an insight into the game's combat. Team Ninja is responsible for bringing us the Ninja Gaiden and Nioh franchises, which focus heavily on swordsmanship and fast-paced dueling. Like the Nioh games, this new RPG will have a quest-based structure with fairly linear levels, rather than one big, expansive map. Each stage will include multiple interconnected routes, however, and the inclusion of a jump-in means each area will be more explorable and vertical than the older games. The game will also feature a character creator and something the dev has described as a new morale system, alongside online multiplayer. While Nioh 1 and Nioh 2 combat was based around ninja skills and samurai swords, Long's combat is all about Chinese martial arts. The absence of a stamina gauge and the faster-paced combat reminded us of From Software's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. The gameplay shows off character using a wide array of weapon types, ranging from a spear to a longsword and a dual sword. Both the weapon designs and attack patterns are noticeably different in flow when compared with Nioh 1 and Nioh 2. This game is more close combat focused with jump and some dodge moves. The usual jump, dodge, and parry mechanic is present in the game and opens up the possibilities for combos. The players will have access to various year-appropriate weaponry, each with different playstyles and tactics. Players can switch up their weapons and approach battles in different ways. Players can choose more than 10 weapon types when the game fully releases. Long Dynasty biggest game changer might be its morale ranking system. In Long, both the player and enemies have a morale rank. If the enemy is of a higher rank than you, it will be more difficult to defeat them. The player can raise their rank by defeating enemies, while dying will result in a degradation. Rankings of enemies are also affected by confrontation with the player. Yamagiwa says that this new dynamic is a fundamental aspect of Long's level design. There are some spells will be unlocked when you reach a higher rank, which work like magic spells, Yamagiwa tells us. Divine beasts can be summoned to aid you during battle as well, he continues. In the trailer you can see the vermilion bird being summoned, which is one of China's legendary beasts. You will able to use more of these divine beasts as you progress through the story. The Chinese martial arts are all about intuition. It seems as though Team Ninja aspires to faithfully incorporate that philosophy into Wo Long. Even though the game is still months away from release, we can have a better vision of what the game is going to hold. Long Fallen Dynasty is due out for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC and Microsoft Store in early 2023. It will also be available to Xbox Game Pass. This is all we know about the game leaks. Let us know what you'll think of this game. Comment below what's your thoughts on this game, as we try to answer all the questions. If you like our content, please consider hitting the red sub button and click on the bell icon for future notifications of our contents. Also check our website and subscribe for free newsletter for all the gaming related stuff. As always, thank you for watching. See you guys on the next one.